Tegan Kuhn, Brother Ray, Marion, Ken Brimmer, Sheila. Good morning. Good morning. A great day in God's paradise. We're live with George V. Yorba Linda. Good morning, my friends. How's it going? I'm down in New York City. I saw Jordan Peterson yesterday with my friend Michael Keene. Great time, inspiring thoughts. And, this question about God, though, is the thing that I'm just like, hey, everyone, wake up. You're the God. Glover's in the house. Good morning, my friend. I will be there soon. Absolute mundo. Good morning. Hope it all is well with everyone today. And if it's not, make it well. Right on. You're blaming outside forces for inside thoughts. Change the inside, you change the outside. It's really so simple as that. Let's see. Christina Wells. Good morning. Michael Rutherford, Jess S. Maureen Atsali, Sheila MQ, Ken Brimmer, Marianne Marias, Tegan Kuhn, Brother Ray. How's it going? George V. W2 going on with the trash intro. Yeah. All right. We're working on it. I don't know what happened to it today, my friend. We're not sure. Listen, I'm down in New York. I don't have Malcolm here. I don't know what's going on with things, but I'm here to say good morning to all. Good afternoon, good evening. It's a great day in God's paradise. I've got this, like, something's trying to take me down, but I'm not going to let it do that. I'm going to fight it tooth and nail, as they say. To the end we be. And thanks for coming on live at 5, Monday through Friday. Saturdays off and Sundays at 10. Shaw Yar, good morning. Jeffrey R. Wallace, Healthinator, great morning, Mighty Tribe, Eat the Meat. Listen, I've been carnivore since age 55. I'm 68, never felt better. It's a crazy game changer. Life is but what you think it is, and you're the one that decides good day, bad day, right day, wrong day, easy day, hard day. All it is. Good morning, Lee Rockman, Jamaica. Good morning. Artie and Coco, first time. Artie and Coco, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Dr. Rob Kiltz, I'm a reproductive endocrinologist, a fertility specialist, OBGYN doctor, nutritionist, health coach, immunologist. It's crazy what I've learned over my years as a physician, standard medical school, residency. I did a year of internal medicine, residency in OBGYN. Then I did a fellowship in reproductive endocrinology and infertility, which all diseases are on the rise. And the question is why? I'm going to tell you, my friends, it's a plant-based, low animal fat diet and eating like a grazing animal 3 to 6 meals a day. My friends, do it in one. And that is the very best game changer ever. Thanks, Artie and Coco. Cyclone, good morning, carnivores, and Helen Davis from Reno, Nevada. How's it going, my friends? Let's see. Life is what we make it. All it is every day. All right. Jackson from Turkey. Hey, Jackson Rabbit. How you doing, my friend? Thank you for stopping in. I take cues on Instagram. And then on my Mighty Tribe and my StreamYard, YouTube, Facebook, just put it right in the chat, Rhonda Britt. Absolute Mundo. Tegan, Raymond, Michael, Maureen, Kenya, awesome. Sarah Finneman, good morning. Life is what you make it, and you make it. See, you got to listen, learn, read, watch, but you got to write. You got to play the music of life. That's it. Let's see. Amy Mendoza, is it normal to wean progesterone oil and estrogen and FET with only checking baselines, but not as the medications wean? Well, you're after so many weeks and your placenta's taken over, typically not. You don't really need it after 12 weeks technically, but I do recommend the progesterone, either oral or vaginal, continue longer, maybe even term. And some people will do progesterone oil longer. This is the problem. We don't have a simple like, oh, this is always the case, Amy. So stay on it longer. There's no harm in that. JB, Jab, Iraq. How you doing, my good friend? My friends from Iraq, Iran, Israel, Gaza, Kenya. Let's see, South Africa, North America, South America. Let's see, Ukraine, Russia, China, Vietnam, Koreas, all over the globe. We are humanity together as one. We're working to be kind, loving, generous, peaceful. Put the weapons away. Right on. Good football, Talan, awesome. Jackson, And listen, let's go play football. That's the very best way to compete. But let's all work to go to work every day. And the number one thing you do every day is get up, get your Marvin Malley work boots on, and go to work and enjoy the work. You got to say enjoy. And that's the very best thing. And when you're talking to God out there, you're missing the point. God's not out there. God is in here, in each of us. And God's always working in your favor. Jackie Brown, I am amazing. I got this beautiful thing. Like, I don't know if it's the pollen or those pesky bugs, or maybe it's the kale that's trying to kill Kiltz, although I didn't eat it, but maybe my cow ate it. All right, Rena, Rhonda, Britt, Dwayne, McClune, how you doing? Morning K, last week, did I misunderstand your last program? You ate cooked or raw fat. I love raw fat, a cold ribeye, raw, dry aged, slice it up, eat it up, the best. And the raw fat, adipose tissue is probably the healthiest thing for us. Because it contains all the minerals, all the vitamins, all the building block of your body. When that beautiful bear or animal is hibernating, it loses no muscle, no bone mass. It loses adipose tissue. Gee, I wonder if the adipose tissue contains all the minerals, vitamins, and building blocks of your body. All of it, right on. Bone broth feel so good because it doesn't have all the antigenic components that come with plant products. You see, the plants have the antigenic stuff, right? For turkey, as go to Greece. Awesome. I don't understand all the questions. I apologize, my friends, and I may be missing you. And if I do, please forgive Kiltzy. My evening was great. Let's see, Michael Keene and Kiltzy and Keene went over to see Jordan Peterson at Radio City Music Hall. Really great where the Rockettes play. We had Del Frisco ribeye steak, bone-in, black and blue with some truffle butter and some lobster on top. Oh, and some oysters. It was amazing. Great time. Love listening to Jordan Peterson. And boy, he could talk. Woo. My one thing I would say is spend more time answering questions of the people that are there. He should basically give his sermon for 5 minutes and then throw it out to the people with questions about all of his stuff. That's really probably the very best thing he should be there for. That'll be my 2 cents. Right. Really meaty dedication. Kiltzy, you won't let sniffles. Nope. Hour of power. I didn't go to bed until about 11 p.m. last night, and I got to catch my plane at about 6:30, 7 o'clock. I've got time, and but I'm here at the Mandarin Oriental Hotel at Columbus Circle, one of my favorite hotels, and I want to be here because I like the community. See, community and communion is critical for humanity. I'm listening to this book by Robert. Let's see if I get it here for you guys. I love this stuff. This is crazy. The Mastery by Robert Greene. Great book. You got to do it. Let's see. MSM powder, Sunset in Andromeda. I don't use powders or I don't use amino acid protein powders, and I just don't use any of that stuff. It's either bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Kiltz's ice cream from time to time. I do some bone broth and bone marrow, and occasionally do Kiltz's French fries, which are double fried in duck grease, no skin, dipped in sour cream. Oh, first pour all the grease from the ribeye steak cookings and fatty. If fat is not the cause of any disease. Obesity causes no disease. We've got it wrong. Our body is simply poison from primarily a plant-based, low animal fat diet. Done. High protein, deadly, not good. Barbara, awesome. Dedication, Helen Davis, carnivore at 60. Awesome, San Diego. I love you, my friend. And listen, so many of us men in the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and beyond are going carnivore. My good friend Jonathan Fay, never feeling better in their lives. It's amazing. And I appreciate everyone just stopping in for 1 minute, 5 minutes, a quick, hey, Kiltzy, how you doing? Going off to the gym. And remember, you're in the work studio of your life. The most important thing is go to work every day and love work. And when you begin to say, oh, I love work, and that's the way. Now, if you've had problems and challenges that you keep on blaming for yesterday for your today, I want you to imagine that all of that was God's work to say, hey, let's kick your ass and get out to the gym, the training grounds of life, and begin to truly love your life and love all those that you think you suffered from. They built you up. And remember, we're all going to be fertilizer. Your parents are going to die. Your grandparents are going to die. Your aunt and uncle is going to die. Your professors are going to die. We're all going to physically die, but spiritually we're alive. And our spirits are the thing that is kicking ass on the big game changers of your life, making it better and better and better and better. I work at CNY fertility centers globally. We're helping make fertility affordable, accessible, integrated, and the best for you and all out there. Jackie Brown, raw meat, love raw meat every day. Great evening with Jordan Peterson sharing his something about God, and listen, it's really simple. You and I and humanity is God, right? Right, Carnivore at 60. EMV, Men's the Road. Good morning. 5 a.m. Fearless. One eat raw fat. Well, simple. I just eat the raw meat and I get fatty meat. And it comes with, guess what? It comes with the fat. Let's see if I got a picture of my nice raw meat. This was my marvelous Del Frisco steak last night. It was a bone-in ribeye, black and blue with some my brain would think, a lobster with some truffle butter. Oh my God, it was amazing. It was amazing. And listen, there's so many great people out there, and you're one of them, by the way, and every single day. So this is what Kiltz's raw, dry-aged ribeye looks like. I simply just slice it up and put a little salt on it, sometimes dip it in butter. Spectacular. That's all you need. Gabriel, Jesus, when you speak, I listen. Thank you, Gabriel. Listen, we're all identical. There's no hierarchy of humanity. We're all one and the same. I'm sorry. Our body's anatomy is the same. Physiology is the same. Our DNA is slightly different, but it's the environment. And yes, okay, maybe the DNA that affects things a little bit, but 99.9%, my friends, you and I be the same. That's it. All it is. Carnivore, 3 months, feel great. 40, trying to see, do you recommend trying IUI before IVF? Hannah, listen, it's your call whether. So number one is fatty meat, salt water. Make sure you tell him or her how amazing they are. Feed them steak and eggs every day and make love to them. And then visualize the baby in your arms as if it is, and it will be that or better. That is the answer. But you could call it IUI, IVF. They both work. I highly recommend carnivore for all humanity. And we'll begin to see a change in the reduction of inflammation because heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine are plant substances that are toxic. And listen, what the next move is, remove them from the temple, right on, because you get rid of them, right? Carne vitae, how you doing? Cheese, a little bit of cheese taken is okay. I do a little bit of Parmesan, blue cheese, gorgonzola, but I love melting it in butter, or I love putting it on my bacon and eggs. Oh, rock 'em on, my friend. I love you, my friend. I stayed up late. Usually Kiltz is asleep by 9 p.m., so like I'm almost falling asleep listening to the good Jordan Peterson, but I was way up in the balcony, all the way at, they call the nosebleed, but great, amazing. We're right at the edge of the balcony, and I'm just sitting there listening. But my brain is thinking, okay? Let's just make it all easy, my friends. We're all the gods, and the intelligence is built within you and I. That's our DNA. Visualize what you want and where you'll be, and it will be so. Absolutely, brother. What do you say about addiction in general? Sugar addiction is the one that seems to make people fall off carnivore. Listen, I don't label myself addicted. I do occasionally have a piece of sugar in something, but not very often because I focus on, I feel great, I love life, and I occasionally have a cookie, cake, or ice cream, rarely, piece of chocolate sometimes, Kiltz's ice cream, but it's got a lot of fat. And the most important part is see, if you give negativity to think your thing you're consuming, it will be. Now, we judge things in life, and I never label it. I never call myself an addict. Maybe I'm going to say I'm a life addict of joy and happiness. I will give you that one. And love cold water. I did my 100 push-ups. I did my cold water therapy. I did my meditation and prayers. I do a lot of Tai Chi and all those movements. And remember, I don't care what your size is. If you can get up out of bed off the couch, you're an amazing human being. And you got to work on that one thing. And judge not lest ye be judged. We're judging negatively, my friends. Let's bring the positive. I don't worry about histamines do you cook steak ever from frozen? You know what I do with my frozen meat, carne vide? I put it in the air fryer, and that's what little pieces of frozen. It cooks it black and blue. It's amazing. And sometimes I'll take my pork belly and put it in my black pearl in the oven at about 250 for about 3 hours. That's really great too. All right, sniffles, can't stop the Kiltzinator. That's right. It's a pleasure, my friends. And I appreciate you because look I come here because I'm lonely. And we're human beings are communal. We get our best through coming together. That's the rock star way. Right on. We're all doing it together. Butter, bacon, and eggs. Let's see. Niall Howard, how you doing? Awesome. Thank you. And listen, it is, what do we got here? It is a 5:17 on a, let's see. Oh, is it Thursday? No, it's Wednesday. It's the 10th of April, 24. I got to get back to work in Syracuse today. I'm leaving New York City. Get back to work. And it's just life is get to work. And, first when you're learning something, you're going to be fumbling. You're going to be a little bit of an idiot, right? But the more you practice, the more you learn, the more it lines up with the universe. And then all those waves begin to come into sync, and you become into sync of the universe, because the universe is built in you, from you, all of your life. Right on. My pleasure. The Hour of Power. My old stomping grounds, lived there for 19 years. Nice EMV. Mends the roads, definitely never sleeps. Rockman, freezing the fat helps sometimes. Listen, eat the fat, reduce inflammation. You see, fat is critical. Adipose tissue is the healthiest thing in your body. It is masterful. And remember, that which you give negativity to will become your negative. Just imagine your body is hot, amazing, and beautiful, and put a smile. And when you have the smile of life and the energy through your eyes, we are all born to die. When and how we die, God's got this. Imagine that we're just becoming the very best fertilizer for creating more in your life. That's why we're here. Francis, NK, EMV. Dry aged meats may induce more histamine release in you. That's the craziness. Yes, may do that. Could be CB Carmack 1 year carniversary. All right, CB carnivores. And listen, gratitude to all. And vegan, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, pescatarians are absolutely welcome in the community. We welcome everyone here. We're just sharing some ideas that maybe you got to be more positive in life. You got to start your day with thank you, God, Lord, creator for the day. High protein is not good. You don't want to have a high protein. I'm going off 1 gram. I don't need a high protein diet, high fat, medium protein, low carbs. That is probably the human way to eat. But we've got it all wrong. Obesity, adipose tissue, and fat is not the cause of disease. Plant sugars, plants toxins, plant antigens, the fermentation of plants in your body, in your gums, in your teeth, your esophagus, your tonsils, adenoids, your gut. everywhere, even on your skin. The plants and the sugars love you. That's it. Amy Perrin, how you doing, Amy? Love you. My good friend Amy's in the house. Brisket Boomers, you got to check out Amy Perrin's Brisket Boomers for if you need coaching on diabetes, carnivore. She's a rock star, really teaching all of us through experience. See, that's the beauty of healthcare today. It's really through experience. You might have learned it in a book, but until you experience it, and I experienced arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines, depression, anxiety, all the diseases, all amazing diseases. It took me going carnivore at age 55 to say bye-bye. Fatty 2-inch. You got to have a 2-inch to 3-inch steak. CB Carmack, the best. Let's see. Nican, Berlin, good morning. DC, colostrum, just your colostrum's fine. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. Do the bone broth, the bone marrow. Soak them well. Consume them. It's in the meat. Right on. Alexandra, Nikki Douglas, good morning. And listen, babies get breast milk, and then you go to the meat off the bone. Milk from the breast until you're ready to go to the meat off the bone. Alexandra, have a glow about you this morning. Thank you so much, my friends. And I feel the glow every day. But, sometimes it's like, oh, I don't know if I can get up. I don't know if I'm going to do my push-ups. I don't know if I want to get my cold shower today. And I kind of just mosey around a little bit. And I do some stretching. I go, thank you, God, Lord, created for the day. And I turn it on. And I'm like, okay, cold or hot? Okay, get in there. And then I get on the ground and I do my push-ups. I did 100 straight today. Healthinator's got Kiltz pushing forward. Instead of doing 50 and 50, I said, okay, I'm going to do 50. And then suddenly, okay, I'll do 60. And then I get to 80. Oh, and done at 100. And I go beyond that. I love Butter Boy, a French butter at Wegmans. But listen, just a really great butter. And if you notice that butter, it just lasts a long time. It doesn't mold. It doesn't. If it's got any of the seed oils, plant oils, they don't do well. They get rancid. All right. Rockman, 5 pounds of tallow yesterday. Saved the crispy bits for adding steaks. I love the crispy fat. Let's see, Samirasa. Good morning, Sir San Francisco. I have transferred on Thursday. Do you think it would be helpful if I go to acupuncture? Yes. Acupuncture, massage, meditation, visualization. Remember, God's got this. And where's God? God's not there. God's not over there. God's in here, right? In all of us. We are the gods. Ryan, find the balance that suits you. Well, I don't, the balance that suits you, okay? You see, the balancing act becomes easy, right? The balancing act is not the way, in my opinion. The razor's edge, maybe, right? But listen, hard makes the best ever in the universe. So just do them. Thank you, Ryan. I do the fatigue. I go beyond. But you know what? Create a number if you want and do what you want. But I like that, Ryan. Just do it and get going. Right on. Himalayan salt. Absolutely. I add salt. I love my Malden, Celtic, Redmonds, Baja. But you got a salt. You are the salt of the earth, as they say. A wave and shout out to all my friends around the globe. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate all of you. And we are here for a reproductive life, a productive life. And most important thing is to learn from others, be the apprentice of life, and get out there and go and build and create, right? Awesome. IO Odyssey. Good morning. Junk I ate yesterday messed me up. I'm going to do much better today. In fact, every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better and better every day. That's it. Dr. Anidra Marie Johnson, good morning. EMV, get rid of the sugar. Bad. Okay. Amino acids and simple sugars both go to the liver via insulin that converted to fat. A small amount of sugar is not the cause of disease. A couple of plants here and there are not the cause of disease. It's the constant filling of the gut of a high fiber, high plant-based, low animal fat diet. Remember, plants and proteins could be antigenic, and they do a lot of rust work, and they want to bring you down. Jackson Rabbit, I love you, man. I love you. Listen, men and women, boys and girls, young and old, no matter what size, shape, age, weight, gender, political, cultural, I don't care. We are the gods. Let's treat every God like God. Thank you, God. Namaste, inshallah. Let's be kind and generous. And listen, a little bit of cookie cake or ice cream from time to time is not the killer. You're just doing it all the time. And then you're snacking on chips and protein bars and all these things that are not good for you. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream from time to time. Add the salt. Eat one meal a day. That's it. Maria, Mimi, how you doing from Vienna? Michael. All right, great to meet you last night. Thank you for the package. I'm headed back to Radio City. Oh my God. All right, it's all good, right, Michael? I leave it all over the place. I love you, Michael. You're an amazing man. God bless you. Rock 'em on. Order, let's see, naked patties from McDonald's, Burger King. Listen, all these places are providing you with some meat. Now, for me, I just bring my meat with me, and that's the very best way. All right, I hear you are a bit blocked in your nose. What do you do to cure it? I'm patient with the way. I do some salt water, gargling, and that's the very best. It all heals over time. And curing is just care, loving care. Even I do some steam shower work. I love it, and clean it out. It'll get there. Could you share your ideal recipe for bone broth? I get the bone, the marrow bones with a little bit of meat on it. I put it in a slow cooker with salt and just slow cook it over about 8, 10, 12 hours. That's really good, Cyclone. It's easy. Don't count the push-ups. Just do them until you can't do them anymore. I like that, Ryan. Just keep going until you're dead. Well, that's what this life is about. We're not counting the money or the stars. We're just enjoying them. Right on the fruits of your labor because you go to work every day. Glucose and ketones, ideal. I don't measure my glucose or ketones. Glucose levels go up when you have a meal with glucose in it. Insulin goes up and it converts into fat in the liver. That's where it's at. There's these ideas, well, my numbers don't look good. Like measuring, I don't measure. Like why? But when I do a 3 to 5 day fast, my glucose level's 55 and my insulin's less than 2. That's Wielda. But yeah, I don't. Danny Longhair, how you doing? The numbers approximately. Okay, so now the problem with fasting glucose. So people said, well, I didn't eat all night, so it's a fasting glucose. Well, if you have food in your belly that's digesting, it's sending sugars to your bloodstream, to your liver, and ultimately that's not fasting. You must do a 3 to 5 days of not eating. I'll give you some water and maybe no coffee or tea, and that's it in order to get the very best numbers if you want them. But if they're not great, it's because the liver is damaged. The liver's job is to convert amino acids and simple sugars to fat via insulin. And if your body don't do that, you're dead. That's it. All right. Ryan, Daryl, both Peterson and Richard Dawkins say they live as if they believe in God. It could be worse. Yes. So I believe in God because I am God. I believe in me. We are the creators of the story. We are the gods. Of course, God exists because you exist. Nobody has any more access to God than you do. And God is always good and great. And all this judgment that all this terrible stuff happens, my friends, the stars will explode and they will make infinite more stars. And you're just one of them, right on. Julieta Garcia, amino supplementation. I just eat fatty meat. There is no evidence that any of us are truly mineral, vitamin, or nutrient deficient. We're simply poisoned by plants. We are not nutrient deficient. We are poisoned by plants and protein. That is it. It's a simple answer to all disease. It's crazy, right? Turkey has love. We love my friends in Turkey, Istanbul, all over the world. We are one. I don't drink coffee. I only drink 1 cup of tea. That's okay. Look I'm not chastising anyone from drinking a little bit of coffee, tea, or a little bit of whiskey, wine, or beer from time to time. The problem is we've made it all the time. Oh, I got to have that. You got to have air, a lot less water than you're drinking, my friends. That's all. All right, really meaty. Acupuncture, got pregnant. My second baby, bang, fast. Again, acupuncture, massage, meditation, prayer, visualize. And remember, we are lions. We are not pigs, cows, and sheep. When you eat like a pig, cow, sheep, you feel like it. Good morning, Frederica Wilson. Endora had a medical medical website. Fatty meat causes hypothyroidism. Not okay. Look at. They're lying to the lions that want to keep you sheep. Fatty meat is the healthiest thing to eat. Mandora, listen, if you're believing everything you're reading, it's because they're writing it in order to get you controlled. Lions are not controlled. Rock on. I cut out 3 years ago and it was always making me nauseous, so I stopped coffee. Yeah, listen, I do a little bit of coffee, but much less than I used to. Lisa, Barb, and Nelson. Good morning, Jennifer, Texas Carnivore. Happy Wednesday morning. See you are somewhere different. I'm in New York City at the Mandarin Oriental Hotel, the 54th floor. So I got a great view going southwest, and amazing people here. Taking good care of Kiltzy. Kiltzy needs to be taken care of. Let's see. I will be there. I will come visit. Awesome. EMV. Mad World, I'm hypo. Hashimoto's. Eating fatty meat has been my salvation. Interviews with Barry and Elizabeth Bright. Elizabeth Bright is a rock star. Ken Berry's a rock star. Anthony Chafee, Sean Baker, Elisa Wiedemann, Kelly Hogan. Let's see. All of us, my friends, you are as powerful as the gods because you and I are the gods. Put your story out there. Begin to teach it. Right, Michael Pregler? Trust no one, question everything, words to live by every day. But I'm always listening and I'm going like, wait a minute. Let's not make this complicated. Lions eat pigs, cows, and sheep. Pigs, cows, and sheep eat grass and grains. Are you a pig, cow, sheep, or a lion? Is that not simple? Every day. See you later. Goodbye. Wait a minute. Okay, I'll keep going a little longer. I'm going to get my my Uber to Teterboro. And Stu and I are flying back to Syracuse. I got surgery this morning. All right. Are you on Steak and Butter Gang tonight? I am on Steak and Butter Gang tonight, Amy. Yes, I think it's about 7:30. What time is it at tonight? I've got an interview at 4. And then my favorite community, SBG. Absolutely. I will be there. Kiltz is going to be there. Awesome. Let's see. Jonisha Little went carnivore, had some carbs the other day, and went to sleep with night sweats. I won't do that again. Rockman, my good friend Jamaica, coffee, cream and butter. Listen, I fly planes. I live in a house with another human being. I walk across the street. It is dangerous. Is a little bit of coffee dangerous, my friends? Come on. Thanks. 44 peace every day. Taking care of business every day. I'm taking care of business in every way. All right. These days are is far too much crappy processed foods absolutely everywhere. My little brother has to take food from home to be healthy. He's lost 15 kg since we started fatty meat. No sugars. Daniel Longhair. Absolutely. Remember, but since the dawn of time, there was always something out there that wanted to take you down. So you got to be discerning then and now. It's no different. Absolutely. All right. Endora, good morning. Other sites, no fat, fatty meat, the best thing to eat. Good morning, M. Moon. I wanted to thank you for all your positivity and your keep insights. My pleasure, by the way. And I appreciate you every day. Listen, I'm here because we got to have some meat in the morning, a little meat in the morning. Meat makes the masters It's masterful. Fatty meat, salt water, one meal a day. Have faith in God and say, thank you, God, Lord, created for the day. Thank you for my mother, my father, my brothers, my sisters, my aunts, my uncles. Listen, and whether they're here physically with you today or not, and they're just the spirit world, remember, it's a spirit world we're in. It's all spiritual, right? Our dreams of all of this it's all built in here. All right. Let's see. Ray, it's just go to Steak and Butter Gang. Be there 7:00. I'm live with Bella and the team. Robert Greene's book are so deep they would be dangerous in the wrong hands. I hope I'll read one quote of his someday. Yeah, I think. Let's see. A Robert Greene quote. I'm listening to his books. They're great. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. See, I'm up to bat, and I'm going to swing with the intent of a home run. But if I miss it, that means I just got to swing again and swing again and swing again. The plaque even took Marcus Aurelius down. Listen, we're all going to go down. We're all Cachero. We're all going to go down and be fertilizer. Make yourself the very best fertilizer for that plant, that bee, that bug, that ant, the flies, all of it. All right, Rockman Cyclone. My arthritis is gone. Never felt better. Plants are the predators. Chris Fairbanks, Ray Kugel, Steak and Butter Gang. Let's see. Check it again. SBG, 7 p.m. tonight. Everyone's got to join in. There may be a nominal entry fee, but everyone should be there. I'm telling you, she's amazing. Let's see what we wanted. Robert Greene quotes. Always remember that your calmness under fire is your best defense in any argument or discussion. That's an interesting idea. I've never thought of it. Thank you. I appreciate that. But ultimately, we're lions. We're not pigs, cows, or sheep. And ultimately, the plants contain the poisons, and the meat makes you masterful. You are what you eat. That's all I'm saying. You can eat whether it's plants or animals or both. But ultimately, when I went carnivore 15 years ago almost, I've never felt better. Rocking every day. We're rocking the universe. Absolutely. Because Cheryl, love you, my friend. We're all going to be fertilizer. When and how, I have no idea. And there's no evidence that carnivore means you're going to live longer. We have no idea of that one, right on. But I can tell you, I'd rather be a lion than a pig, cow, or sheep. Rockman, every day, addition meat. Let's see, my arthritis is gone. Is it the absence of plants? It's the absence of plants more than anything. It's actually, if you're overweight, suffering, and you go on a 5 to 7 day fast, you will feel better in just 2 to 3 days. It's the absence of the poisons that are most commonly the reason for the healing. That's why I think fasting is the most remarkable thing you can do. Rockman, woo, good news. I'm trying to pinpoint my extreme fatigue. Take a nap. See, where I don't measure anything. I just take a nap, and then I get up and I go do something, and then I take a nap. I'm tired, I take a nap. Sometimes in the middle of watching Jordan Peterson, Kiltz is nodding off. Whoa, come on, it's okay. All right, be your own guru. Absolutely, really meaty. Listen, I'm just reading other people's stuff. Listen, I didn't make any of this up. I'm reading other people's stuff. I'm just like an actor on stage where I'm reading other people's material to share with you. And I'm just amazed how we have been properly propagandized to make us domesticated animals. But my friends, we are the lions. We are the lions. Sarah, and again, my pleasure. Brother Ray, Chris Fairbanks, Amy Perrin, Michael Pregler, Ryan, Pascal. Remember, do it until you can't do it, and then do it again. That's it. Safe travels. Thank you, Rockman, Mad World, EMV. Awesome. Let's see. I have to keep and have daily tiny bit of natural peanut butter. That's deadly for you. The peanut butter is deadly. The bananas are deadly. They are not good for us, unfortunately. Little bits will damage your body. I'd rather you eat a bit of steak, a little bit of bone broth, bone marrow. That's the rock solid way. Safe travels, my pleasure. There is toxic little being filled with endogenous alkaloids, pesticides, coffee, but come on, it is a poison, Daryl. I agree with you. And, you know, we do breathe the air. We connect with human beings, poisonous sometimes, right on. Love and life every day. Love and life in every way. Thank you, our Lord, Creator, for the day. Now, not eating many of the veggies I grew last year. Feed the plants to the pigs, cows, and sheep, and enjoy the plants. But remember, they are live organisms that don't want to be eaten either. You don't want to be eaten, and they don't want to be eaten. They make the poisons for the pests, and you're just another pest, right on. Amen. Gratitude. Awesome. The roots, I actually put 50 drops of Lugol's onto my arms and felt more peppy. My coffee may be blocking iodine intake. Listen, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day, a rare cookie, cake, or ice cream, and enjoy the day. Rare martini, rare whiskey, wine, or beer, but make it rare and make that meat the rarest you can be. Let's see, Paul, Richard, Anthony, life is a gift. It's all a gift. And everything happens because God has intended it all to happen to make you stronger, better. If you're complaining about something yesterday that's hurting you today, why? God said, Endora, I got something for you. Rockman. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Liba coffee, but no whiskey, wine, or beer. All right. Daryl, Aurelius drank opium wine before sleep, but many Romans did the same as a prescription drug. Everyone's taking the Coke, whiskey, wine, beer, coffee, tea. It's all a plant toxin. Oh, let's see. Create a ladder of values and priorities in your life, reminding yourself of what really matters to you. Reputation is the cornerstone of power. Yeah, I guess so. Times two, and rarely. Rare. Well, listen, you define your own rare and time to time, not me, by the way. But I maybe have a little piece of chocolate, cookie, cake, or ice cream once a week, small amounts. Okay, twice a week, small amounts. But bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, one meal a day at night, that's the best way. Rockman, carnivore, great quote from Green. Thanks, my pleasure. The great Robert Greene, you got to read his books. You got to read his books. Mastery. I learned it was not something genetic or for a lucky few. It is something we can all attain, it get rid of some misconceptions and gain clarity as to the required path. You are born the master of the universe. You are born that way. Your DNA is fine. You fail a test, don't take that as like, oh, I'm no good. It's just you're practicing and playing the game of life. You're meant to fail sometimes. It's okay. Right on. Better, Jared. Great job, Jared. Awesome. Fairbanks. Awesome. Happy to join all. Also 3 months in carnivore. Feeling the best ever felt. Nice. Jared Stenzel. All right. Rockman. Food chain. We are chained by the food chain. The food pyramids, right? They stood on top of the pyramids and they chained you up. They fed you bread and beer, and then they told you to go toil in the fields instead of hunting. We are ancient hunters. That's what we be. We came out of the trees to eat the grass eaters, not the grass. And you've been smoking grass and eating grass and snorting grass and all that stuff. Bad. Let's see. Sunset in Andromeda. Constipation. Okay. So as a carnivore, I maybe poop once or twice a week. I don't worry about it. I don't try to push it out. Just like in a moment you say, whoops, it's got to come out. You go sit on the squatty potty and you want to squat to let it out, but just sit and rest and be good. You see, bloating, pain, it feels like it's got to come out, but it's not. Hemorrhoids, all these things are secondary to plant-based, low animal fat diet. The fatty meat, most of it is absorbed and becomes the muscles and the brain cells and the thoughts of your life. The problem is you've been taught to eat fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, and that cholesterol is bad. My friends, cholesterol is your brain's fuel and building blocks. You've been lied to, and you're listening to the lions that want to keep your money in their hands. Done with that. Keeps getting better every day. Michael, awesome. I'm nodding off from time to time, and it's all good. Take a nap. Kiltz takes 1 to 3 naps a day. He gets up usually at 3 to 4 every day. Does his push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, get-ups. Gets his Marvin Malley work boots on. Bingo. All right, Dora, have a great day. God's good. God's great. Matthew Howley from Rochester, New York. Matthew Harvey. Jeffrey R. Wallace. Audible has books on sale. I do ton of Audible books. Audible. Recommended. You can get Kiltz's books on Audible. We're really working to share the story of life, how amazing you are, because you're a live human being and you will be fertilizer. It'll come. Don't worry about it. Right on. It's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. We're in this heaven work for eternity. And when is it? Jeffrey Pacone. Awesome. My meat mind, man. Get to the gym. Listen, I'm in the 54th floor of the Mandarin Hotel in Columbus Circle in New York City. And, they put this concrete pad 54 floors up for Kiltz to hang out with you. And Dora, EMV, God said Kiltz motivate you every day. That's my like he said, Kiltz, go up, get out, go do something. And if you feel constipated, it's because you're thinking constipation. You see, all the thoughts and the talent is built in you. And you're constipated because you're afraid to put it out there. You're afraid to just let it go. Just be you, right on. Be you and enjoy the day. Every single freaking amazing day is all it is, right? You're born as a God. You're born as the angel. You might develop a little bit of the devil within from time to time, but you be the angel of life. CNN, good morning, empty gut. That's why the 3 to 5 day fast is a rock star way. I recommend it for all of you. Alana, Tomisek. Good to see you, Doc. Any student how I can find carnivore friendly, aware cardiologist in my city. Should I email Health Corps? Get a consult maybe with Dr. Avadia, but listen, you need to do the reading and the work to be your own cardiologist. See, we're all learning that together. Email Health Center. You can also look at my website, Alana, for sure. Aldana, I apologize. Accept patients, carnivore. I'm not finding any. Yeah, listen, be you and go to the cardiologist just to make sure, you're. I went because I had nothing. I had a CAC scores high. Then I had to have all these other tests, and then they say, oh, you're fine. But they want to put me on a statin anyway. What did I say? Nah. We're all constipated. That means we're holding in what must come out. And all you do is let it flow. Let it flow, let it flow, let it go, because God is good and God is great. Jennifer, what you can and can't eat amid America's bird flu outbreak, according to the ex-FDA 2 chief. Avoid steakhouses, salad dressings, and even more favorite desserts. Scam article, try to make us sheep. You are right, Jennifer. That was posted online. Carnivore community needs to do debunks so nobody believes a scam article. Listen, go to your local butcher, your local farmer rancher, get a cow, half a cow, quarter cow, neighbor's cow, and I freeze my meat. I take it out black and blue. the very best for me and you. It's so simple. Leo, awesome, awesome, awesome. A wave and shout out to everyone. How am I doing time-wise? 5:50. I'm losing power on one of my devices, but you know what? I'm going to recharge again. Power goes up and power goes down. But remember, constipation is your worry about whether or not you should share your story. Your worry whether or not you should poop it out, right? I don't know if it come out, it's going to smell. I'm not very smart. I'm going to say something wrong. Who fucking gives a shit? Because we all shit. We all piss, poop, burp, pee. Did I mention that already? And we all got smelly poop from time to time. But when you go carnivore, sunset in Andromeda, it don't smell anymore. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Cyclone, awesome. Anyone else, your skin getting cleaner and softer and stuff? Absolutely. Everything gets better. Better, better, better. Let's see. Abstain Mad World is like insanity. Just ask and go. Awesome. SC3, thank you for coming on. I appreciate everyone for their comments, their experience on keto, carnivore, whichever you're at, where you're at. What things in life are inspiring you? Who inspires you? What work have you read or listened to or watched? Remember, you're the artist. We're all constipated. Stop being afraid to put it out there and get putting it out there. Love you. Fruit is deadly. Fruit is deadly listen, a little bit from time to time, but if it's the thing that takes you down right away, bad, 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 bad idea, right? Hot water with butter. Yes, I love that. It's a great, beautiful, awesome, amazing day in paradise. And thank you for everyone stopping in. I appreciate you. The likes, the love, the subscribes, the shares. That's what we're here to do. I'm going to go fly my jet with, low power mode. Let's see, making sure I get everyone here. Endora, Carnivore 60, Pula, Scott McIntyre, David Nuth. Why does ketones drop and blood sugar rise after eating steak and eggs? Well, because there's amino acids and sugars both cause insulin, the glucose and amino acid levels to go up and insulin to go up in order to convert them to fat in the liver. Listen, this idea that sugar goes up or insulin goes up, those are normal functions of your digestion and of your metabolic pathways. There's nothing wrong with you. Bianca, good morning. What types of fruit do you usually eat and how often? I eat pretty much no fruit ever. Very rarely. Fruit is not good for us in any significance or frequency, in my opinion. And I don't know which is the one that's healthy and which one's not. No one knows that, right? Lisa Hardin, good morning from Texas. My pleasure, by the way. Listen, get up early every day. Read or listen to something really spectacular, loving, kind, generous, or write it down. Read the human Bibles. They're our cultural, social story. That's all they are. Awesome. Let's see. When you are stuck with a lane steak, let's see. Is it wise to eat a half stick of butter with? Yeah, I put butter and salt on my steak. Yep, Daryl. Absolutely. Constipation is gone. You see, the best way to get constipation is stop thinking about the poop, about the shit that's not coming out. Just begin to be the master of creativity, right? Painting, poetry, pottery, music. Let's see. And if it sounds shitty, keep practicing the shit. The more shit you do, the more fertilizer you make, the more the flowers come out. And then smell the flowers of life. Absolutely. Karen, hematoma and how dangerous for a pregnant woman. They're not, listen, hematomas happen because of inflammation or trauma damage. Most of the time they heal naturally. And the hematoma is not the dangerous thing. It's the thing that caused the hematoma, inflammation. Rice is deadly. Potatoes are deadly of any significance or frequency. Small amounts from time to time, just like a little bit of fruit is not the cause of disease. It's the always eating the fruit. But if you have an anaphylactic reaction to the fruit, it will take you down, my friend. That's it. My pleasure. Get moving every day, right? The best thing to do is move. And there's no exercise you have to do. The exercise of life is get up and go to work every day. If you're not hunting for food, you become the food. Love you, Andorra. Matthew, carnivore romance since 7 of 23, 51 years young, down 50 pounds, almost 6 a.m. He's on my, 6 a.m. on my way, 62225, type 1 diabetes. Wife is on board, down 30 pounds and 50% insulin. Only wish it didn't take me till age 50. God wanted you to take this to 50, Matthew. See, God always does the work to make you the best person ever. And then you share your story so we can touch every single amazing lion in the world like you and help inspire them to live their very best amazing life. Sugars glycate. The glycobiome is a critical sugar layer within our body. That is the reason we're alive. But because you're producing and putting in plant sugars in your body, which are foreign sugars, which are deadly for you, it's not good. Don't do it. Awesome. All right, Endora, loving Lily's food advice and experiments, but for me, stop on and see if it stops my digestion. Just listen, keep it simple. Listen, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, eat the fatty meat. If you're going to eat chicken, you got to eat the skin, the organ meats, and the fat. But plants, protein, and sugars all are antigenic if you consume them too frequently, or if you have that anaphylactic reaction and you're thinking, no. David, we got that one. Again, ketones drop and blood sugar rises because steak contains amino acids, lots of it, and that contributes to the sugar layer. All right, let's see. 2 months and having a lot of eggs, does it affect BPH? Horrible. All right. The carnivore diet will reduce your benign prostatic hypertrophy. Mine did. I can pee again. Kiltz can pee, poop, all that. Scott McIntyre, how you doing? Pula, carnivore. Mandora, CB. Fruit is just sugar candy by a plant, and it contains the poisons. See, it says, come eat me. Come smell me. Come breathe me, right? Ah, yes. Come make a potion out of me, and I will make a potion out of you. That's all it is. All right, my friends. I love you, love you, love you. Where are we at here? Oh, we got about 2 minutes left. Pula, ghost in the reflection of the window. We are the ghosts of life. Remember, it's all a brain story. This is a brain game. The brain game is the playing life game every day. Love you, love you, love you. CB. First doctor's appointment 2 days ago since I went carnivore. A1C went from 10 to 5. Blood pressure 160 to 140. It's a rock star way. Carnivore kicks ass on everything. Teach your doctors. Go to your standard doctor and show them what it is to be a carnivore. And then it's like, wait, I don't need any more drugs. I don't need my doctor's dissections. What's going on? I can't believe this. My friends, it's a rock star world. And you don't need fiber is deadly. Fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds and nuts, and lean meat is the cause of all disease. Eat the fatty meat. In my opinion, 1 meal a day. And thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. All right, I got to get to Kiltz's airplane, 684 Tango Hotel. It's a Citation Mustang jet. I learned to fly at 55, jets at 62. I'm 68. I got Stu as my right-hand co-pilot today. And always bring a co-pilot. Love having a second hand when you're flying a jet. It can be a little challenging. All right, Brother Ray, Andorra, Pula, let's see, Linda, have a wonderful, awesome, amazing day. Love you, love you, love you, my friends. I'll see you tonight on SBG. Join Steak and Butter Gal, the SBG 7 p.m. meetup. Let's get all of us to join, even before this one episode. It might be a nominal a fee to get in, but it's worth it. Let's see, Bella and the team are rock stars, teaching us the simplicity of carnivore. All right. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Have a great one.